Hi, Maria Toso here. I'm so glad you're interested in my restorative yogis retreat out on Lake Sivila coming up here on February 24th. It's a beautiful place. Even just being at the place is healing in and of itself. I love being out there. We're surrounded by water. It's almost like being on an island. When we're in the yoga room, you just see trees and water all around you. And we have 3 workshops planned for the day. The first one is Soma Yoga, a good way to clear the tension that creeps into the body so that life force can flow more freely through the body. We can breathe more freely. We'll do some pranayama, breathwork exercises, also just to clear out the anxiety and the stress that tends to get stuck in the body. And then we'll just do a little check-in with the body. Some of you are familiar with the Heal What Hurts meditations, and it's an inquiry, like what's actually going on with me? Sometimes we can have this undifferentiated like nervousness or tension or angst or something going on in the body, and it's like we haven't checked in, like what's upsetting you, what's sitting there. And often it's as easy as just acknowledging that, and then something already feels better, just kind of like talking to a friend who hears you and sees you. Like we need to do that for ourselves, for our own bodies. And then we'll move into lunch, and we have a nice organic vegetarian super high vibe lunch prepared and ready. And then we'll do a little rest time after that, just about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to just digest before we move into the art exercise. And I'm super excited about the art exercise. It's something that I've been using more and more in my own life. And I'm just here in the last year or so starting to share that with my students, how I use art. And first and foremost, what I want to say is you don't have to be an artist or love art or be somebody who sits around and doodles even, because I'll guide every step of the way. But what you want to put into this particular art exercise, and I have many different art exercises that I do, but the one I chose for this retreat is manifesting. Is what is it that you want to draw into your life? What is the help and what is the inspiration? And what is it that you need to manifest in your life and be clear on? You know, sometimes we can have a vague idea about what we want. And then when we either write it down or paint it, there's something about painting and drawing something that accesses a different part of our being, this childlike imagination, creative place within ourselves, where we're less likely to be in touch with that inner sensor editor that's going to tell us why something can't happen. We go into that magic mode, I would say. And then we take that into the next workshop. We will do some gentle yoga, again, keeping the body supple, keeping the energy flowing through the body. It's sort of life itself, divinity itself that's going to move through us and live through us. And we want to open up to that and learn to quiet down the skeptical mind that want to tell us all the reasons why something can't work out. And then we end that workshop with a manifesting meditation. It's all guided. You'll be guided to set a vision for yourself. And I don't want to tell you too much about that because it's so sacred and beautiful, and you'll be kind of a different state of consciousness almost by the time you get to that place in our lineup of the day. But you'll walk away with more grace and ease and inspiration, and you'll get to be around other people that want to work on this level with their own lives, with their bodies, and with what's going on. So if you still have questions, feel free to click the button below and connect with me, and just we'll just chat on the phone, and you can hear a little bit more detail, and maybe you have some questions that I didn't think to answer here. But I am super excited to teach this retreat. I'm excited to go for myself, to get out there, be surrounded by pristine nature, and it's only an hour away from the Twin Cities, so we don't have to go that far to find nature in the Twin Cities. And that's one of the things I love about that area. We have nature so ready around us, so we need to just sometimes take a little drive outside the city to get that healing energy that we get from nature. So see you there.